Real-world evidence is the analysis of data from routine care to answer a defined clinical or regulatory question. Sources include electronic health records, registries, insurance claims, prescribing and dispensing records, and device or app data. Randomized trials remain the best way to estimate unbiased treatment effects. Real-world evidence complements trials by extending insight on long-term effectiveness, safety in broader populations, usage patterns, and rare outcomes. It matters because it can inform decisions earlier, fill evidence gaps, and improve the relevance of development plans. Use real-world evidence when you need breadth, pragmatism, or longer follow-up than a conventional trial. In early development, it can size the target population, describe unmet need, and test feasibility such as event rates and enrollment by region. In pivotal planning, it supports endpoint selection and eligibility that reflect clinical practice. During conduct, it can enable pragmatic or hybrid trials by linking study data to health system records for outcomes. After approval, it helps monitor safety and effectiveness, understand adherence, and support label expansions or health technology assessments. External control cohorts can contextualize single-arm studies in oncology or rare disease when strict comparability is achieved. Strong, real-world evidence rests on three components. First, data fitness, provenance, completeness, timeliness, and traceability with audit trails and governance. Second, study reliability, pre-specified protocols, transparent analysis plans, and methods that address confounding, missing data, and measurement error. Third, decision relevance, endpoints that reflect clinical benefit and alignment between the analysis population and the intended use. Methodologically, emulate the target trial you would have run. Define eligibility, treatment strategies, the time origin, follow-up, and outcomes. Use propensity scores to balance measured covariates. Matching improves interpretability. Weighting preserves more data but needs stabilization. Doubly robust estimators combine outcome modeling and weighting. For time-varying treatment or confounding, marginal structural models can be appropriate. Always show diagnostics on balance, overlap, and sensitivity to unmeasured confounding. Preparation and data engineering determine success. Write a data management plan tailored to observational data. Map sources to a common data model with controlled terminology. Set admissible values and plausibility rules. Check duplicates, date logic, and discordant information. Define look-back windows for baseline variables and outcome adjudication using multiple signals, such as diagnoses, procedures, and medication patterns. Document every transformation with versioned code and maintain an audit trail. Protect personal data with role-based access, encryption, and careful handling of pseudonymization keys. For cross-border work, confirm the legal basis and transfer mechanism, and put data sharing agreements in place. A quick checklist. Define the decision and write a short protocol that emulates the target trial. Confirm that data sources capture population, exposure, and outcomes with sufficient completeness. Predefine cohort construction, time origin, follow-up, and censoring. Choose a primary method for confounding control and plan diagnostics. Build a curated common data model and a reproducible pipeline with code review. Validate linkages and run a pilot extraction. Align clinical, regulatory, safety, and writing stakeholders so outputs are decision-ready. Common pitfalls: immortal time bias from misaligned time origin, uncontrolled confounding due to missing or unbalanced factors, outcome misclassification from weak algorithms, scope creep that weakens comparability in external controls, the assumption that real-world evidence is a shortcut despite poor curation or governance. Avoid these with precise time anchoring, balance checks, validated outcomes, locked specifications with cohort tagging, and early feasibility and quality checks. Real-world evidence adds value when built on traceable data, transparent methods, and trial-level discipline. To learn how Quanticate can support your next trial, email inquiries@quanticate.com or submit an RFI through our website.